Hey, how's it going? It's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. I hope you're all doing very well today, and thank you for clicking on this pick a card reading. So in this video, we're going to be looking at your feelings versus your person's feelings. So how are you feeling about them versus how are they feeling about you? You know how it works by now, I'm sure. So all you need to do is choose one of these three images. And once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. But feel free to pause the video here, give yourself a little time before making your choice. And I do just want to quickly mention this magic mind shot I've been taking recently, because the improvements that I've been noticing over the span of a few weeks now are incredible. They really are. And I wouldn't be telling you guys this if I didn't believe in it, because I've been taking it and I've been seeing and assessing how it makes me feel on a psychological level. And it really does help to bring me more peace and clarity in my mind. Because my mind is oftentimes running at a million miles an hour, and it really helps to just slow things down for me. I'm able to focus more clearly on the task at hand that I'm trying to do. You know, it's got some really incredible ingredients in here. It's got nootropics, okay? And I used to experiment with nootropics before and how, you know, they can help you in your cognitive function. And I've always wanted to try ashwagandha, which this has in it also. I mean, it's got so much, okay? But obviously you can go to their website. The link will be in the comments. And if you use my code Zen Guidance, you'll get up to 56% off your first subscription for the next 10 days. So if you're interested, there's no better time to give it a try. Okay, group number one. Let's take a look at your person's feelings versus theirs, okay? And what's coming through. So I will put your feelings over here on the left and their feelings over here on the right. Okay, so currently in your connection, how are you? Wait, what did I say? I put their feelings here, your feelings here. Okay, so I'll do yours first. How are you feeling about this connection with this person? How are you feeling about them? Rest and reconsider. Okay. How are you feeling about them? Just breathe. And then balance. Okay, let's see, how are they feeling? How are they currently feeling about you? How are they currently feeling about you? The third eye in reverse. Ooh, the flow card. Okay, how are they feeling about you? Moving on in reverse. Okay, so let me just make sure we are all aligned. Okay. Make sure you can see everything. So on your side here, I get the sense that, yeah, maybe there's no communication going on at this time. You may not have spoken in a little while. I feel like you're feeling more relaxed though. Like, I don't feel like you're stressed out about it. You may just be curious at this moment. Like, you may just be, you know, literally watching this reading for entertainment. Like, oh, let's just see, let's just check in. How are they feeling? What's going on? But it's like, I don't see you being overly stressed about it. Okay. Now, it's not to say that you're not disappointed, because I do get that sense that there is some disappointment attached to this. So yeah, you may have had certain expectations of this connection or hoped that it would be something else than it is currently or where it stands. But I feel like you've made peace about it in some way, because I get the sense that it really did put you off balance. Okay, I feel like it really did shake you, maybe in a way that you weren't expecting with this person. This may have all taken you by surprise, group one. And I feel like you did see this person as a potential long-term partner, okay? Somebody that was very similar to you, somebody that was mirroring you. Like, there's a lot of mirroring coming through here, specifically on your side. Like, you felt like this person, yeah, is your twin or was your twin, or someone that, yeah, you shared a lot of similarities with, okay? And that, again, you could potentially have seen a future. Especially with all these fours coming through here, there's some sort of stability that I feel like you were wanting from them that maybe you weren't receiving. Okay, and so yeah, it's almost like you feel like you had to just come to a place of peace about it. Yeah. But then over here on their side, they haven't let go. Okay, they haven't let go of you. The Eight of Cups. Pisces energy. They haven't emotionally been able to forget you, okay? But this person is not following their intuition right now. They've got a block in their third eye, okay? And the flow card, they're not moving in a natural flow state when it comes to this, okay? It's like they're fighting against the current rather than flowing with it. And it's like they get swept away by it. But I feel like they're causing themselves pain. There's like self-sabotage coming through here. So yeah, they may feel like they sabotaged the connection with you. They may feel like they may have been pulled in another direction. For some of you, I feel like they may have been drawn back to an ex, okay? You may know that. That's not for everybody, but I do feel like that's the message for someone here, that they were drawn back, but it wasn't the right thing for them. Again, they were going against their intuition. And again, if they ignored you or left you, they weren't following their intuition about it, okay? So let's just get some more information here about your feelings versus theirs. What are your current feelings for your person? Okay, so we have flexible. Truth be told. Okay. How is your person feeling about you? How is your person feeling about you, group 1? So, ooh, message in a bottle. Okay, one more please. One more please, Spirit. Thinker. Okay. So we'll come back to yours first and then we'll go into theirs. So there's definitely more fluidity on your side when it comes to your feelings for this person. So you may have gone on a bit of a roller coaster, or I don't even think it's necessarily as intense as a roller coaster. Maybe for some of you it is, but again, it feels more peaceful and it feels like you are more in that flow state that your person isn't. Okay, like you're following your intuition. You're allowing things to unfold naturally. Like you're not trying to force things to be a certain way. You're just in this place of, like I said, acceptance. But I do get the sense here that you want more clarity from this person. If you could have your way, like even though you've made peace with it, if you could still receive the truth from this person, I feel like you'd be welcoming of it. Like you would like to just have that, you know, straight up, okay, this is the reason why, or this is how I feel, or something that gives you a window into what's actually happened here. Okay, so again, maybe why you're here watching this reading, because you're not gaining that clarity from this person at this time. You're feeling like it's, and maybe that it could go one way or the other. Okay, like you're not sure how it's going to go. So again, you're just going to allow everything to unfold very organically. Whereas your person, they're in a state of overthinking this. Okay, I feel like they're planning to reach out to you, to send you a message. So they may be, sorry if you can hear my stomach rumbling. Please be quiet, stomach. Like I don't even feel hungry, but I'm not really a daytime eater. But my stomach thinks I am sometimes, but I'm really not. I don't feel it. Anyway, maybe your person isn't eating at the moment. They may have actually lost some weight. That's just come through to me there. So yeah, maybe through stress, there might be somebody that doesn't eat when they're stressed out, or they maybe even like punish themselves in the way that they diet or exercise when they're going through certain things. This might be their way of like processing. But yes, they are thinking very, very deeply about reaching out. And we've got 4s again here. I feel like you're both seeing 4s in synchronicity when you think about each other. Like that's your number that is like bonding you in a way. But yes, I feel like this is an issue for them because they're overthinking it. Again, this is why I think their intuition may be blocked, because if you overthink things, it can block the intuition, it can block the flow state, it can block the serendipity of life unfolding in that way, surprises that come. So it's like if you plan every single part of your day, you know, and leave no room for anything else to fit in, it's like you reduce your chances of having surprises happen, having positive things come out of nowhere if you're too rigid about it. So I feel like this is almost what's happening for them. It's like they're overthinking things. They're not giving this space mentally. Okay. And I feel like, yeah, there's fear there. There's fear that otherwise they wouldn't be overthinking it. They would just do it. They'd be like, you know what, whatever. I just want to reach out to group 1. I just want to tell them how I feel, or I want to explain myself in some way. And I'll just accept whatever it is that happens, okay? I accept however group 1 decides to respond to me, but they're not doing that right now, okay? They're way too much up in their own head, okay? So let's get some tarot now on this. Okay, so again, looking into your feelings. What are your current feelings for your person, group 1? What are your current feelings for your person? So we have the 5 of Cups. Okay, 5 of Cups reverse. Oh, 8 of Cups. You've both got the 8 of Cups here and the Fool. Okay, I'll pull theirs in a moment. I just want to talk about this first. So I feel like you're actually over them in a way. Again, like I said, I feel like this might be more, again, curiosity, entertainment. There is an emotional longing though. So it may be more, this is actually more emotionally driven than you realize. Like you might think that it's, oh, I'm just sort of chilling. I just want to know. I'm not that bothered by it. But it may be that it's actually an emotional pull that is making you be curious about this person or wanting the truth from them. Okay, like you both feel an emotional connection. Okay, that's something that I see that is reciprocal. Okay, so it's like you can't quite let go, but I do feel you're over the pain. Okay, the pain that was caused in the connection. I don't feel like you're suffering. I don't feel like you're crying. If you were previously, I feel like you've definitely moved on. You've let go of that. And again, maybe you've let go of the hope that this could be something. And it may even be like the rose-colored glasses have come off somewhat. Like maybe you're seeing them in a different way. Like you're seeing the real them, or you're seeing the other side to them that maybe you didn't want to see initially. And maybe that's kind of helping you on your healing journey of maybe saying to yourself, actually, I don't think it's them. Like I can feel this way for them, but I don't think that they're a good match. Could be. I mean, we've got the Fool here in reverse. So yeah, I kind of get the sense that's what you're kind of thinking about them. Like you're kind of seeing them as being foolish, as immature. Like they fumbled you. They fumbled this connection. They know it. You know it. Okay. And I feel like you're in that place where you're not really sure whether you would actually want to give them another chance, even if they did, decide to come in and take action and do the things that they say they were going to do, or to impress you in some way. I feel like you're definitely on the fence here for sure, but I feel like the door isn't fully closed on your side. I feel like it's just open ajar. It's not slammed shut. It's not locked, double locked with a bolt and key. I feel like it's just open ajar because you're curious. And I feel like maybe it's even like you just want to see, I just want to see how they feel. Like we could take it very slowly, or I just want to get an idea of what this could be or how they're going to act. Like I feel like you would be, let's just take it step by step, really, really slowly. Like I feel like you're very gun shy now about this person, and you don't want to like rush in or jump into this without there being solid evidence that this person is doing their best, okay, and not acting in this very selfish and foolish way. Okay, so now let's get some information about their feelings. What else is coming through about your person's feelings towards you at this time? Your person's feelings towards you, group one. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups. They're repressing things. They are repressing their emotions here. They've got an emotional block. The King of Swords in reverse. Oh, and the Devil card. So yeah, your person is obsessed with you. Okay. They're really obsessed with you. Mentally, they're not in a very good place. They may be a little bit unstable at this time. They may be unstable in their normal state as well. And for some of you, they may even struggle with addictions, okay? There's toxic behavior coming through here. And it may be because they realize they've lost you and now they want you. Again, it's not the most positive of traits within this person, and I feel like they know that. I feel like they know themselves quite well, but they don't know how to make changes, okay? Or they may not feel inspired enough to make changes at this moment in time. But this King of Swords is like, it's cut off, okay? I feel like this is them. They feel like they're cut off from you, even though they may have been the one to cut off initially. Maybe it's the way that you've reacted or not reacted. But yeah, their mind is not in a good place. And at times I feel like, yeah, they try to bring you down in their own mind. I don't think this is always a good thing, okay, when it comes to this person, because I feel like, I mean, it's good to look at people in a balanced way, not to put somebody on a pedestal. Like it doesn't serve either person. And not to obviously look at all the negative traits, but looking at both side of things, okay? And I feel like your person, it's like their ego is bruised, so they're trying to kind of bring you down mentally, like in their mind, oh, group one's not that great, or, I'm better than group one, or whatever it may be, but something that kind of makes them feel a little bit better. But the fact of the matter is they can't stop thinking about you. You are constantly on their mind, so even whether they're thinking positively or negatively. And I feel like it kind of goes round in circles with this person, where they feel all these positive rush of emotion, they start thinking about you, and then it's like they feel like they need to get out of that mentality. They switch and they start to like try to again mentally bring you down so they can try to move on and process this and let you go. Okay, so let me just see. I'm just going to get some message cards now to finalize this for you. So on your side, how are you feeling about them? Group 1, how are you feeling about them? We came so close to being something, and I shall never forget you. Okay. Your dark side pains and excites me. With every blink, there you are. So you may be a little bit obsessed with this person as well, or maybe this is something that you've let go of. Okay, but this energy is definitely, with every blink, that's like you're always present, or like this person is always present. So yeah, I do feel like even though you may have gotten over the emotional pain as a whole, you're still mentally drawn back to this person. I mean, as well as emotionally, but I feel like you're over the pain, if that makes sense. Okay. But yeah, something about this person does intrigue you. Like they have an edge, like you sense this devil energy within them, or maybe you've seen evidence of this devil-like energy and it does draw you in. Okay, it pains and excites you. So yeah, there's like a rush of feelings that you get for this person, probably because of the intensity. It's giving me like Joker and what's her name? Harlequin. Joker Harlequin vibes. I don't know. Like maybe that's how you see them. Okay, or that it could turn into that kind of connection, or maybe it has been that kind of connection. But the fact that we've got this card here, we came so close to being something, and I shall never forget you. So this makes me feel like this maybe didn't get off the ground, or it didn't get to a solid relationship place, or yeah, there may have been some kind of a struggle to see eye to eye, to getting this off the ground in some way. But yeah, this person is definitely unforgettable for you. Okay, no matter what happens in life, no matter who else comes by, who else you meet, you'll always remember this person. Okay, because they definitely made a lasting impact on you, that's for sure. For some of you may have been physically intimate. Okay, you may have got a bit freaky is what I just heard. So that may be like a memory that you'll always have. But let's just get some now information on their side. Message cards from them. How are they feeling about you now? How are they feeling about you? I will never regret how I loved you. So yeah, even though they may have regrets about how they treated you, they definitely won't regret like how they feel. Okay, and the feelings that they developed for you. I'm not strong enough to break my toxic patterns. There it is. There's the toxicity there. So like I said, they're aware. They know they're toxic. They know that they've got issues. But they don't feel like they're able to break them at this time. Okay? Which may be, again, why they're still obsessing over you. And they're obsessing about reaching out to you. I do feel they're going to. I feel like at some point they're going to break and they will reach out. No one makes me laugh the way you do. So that's quite lovely, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, maybe they see that you have a very similar sense of humor. You like the same things, like the same comedians, or even like if you're on Instagram, like you like the same reels that make you laugh, or if more in person, like your jokey side, okay? Or yeah, just again, the way that you, what am I trying to say? How humorous you are, your sense of humor. I don't know why I'm struggling to get that particular sentence out, weird. But yeah, I feel like maybe you don't know this, okay? But you definitely brighten up this person's day, okay? Like, no, it's not just like a physical thing. Like, it's more than that. It's deeper than that, because I feel like they actually really like your personality. So they're attracted to your physicality, but they're also drawn in by your personality and your sense of humor, okay? But yeah, this person, they've got a lot of issues here, and they do need to work through them because, you know, as that saying goes, hurt people hurt people. Okay, and I mean, this person has been very hurt for sure, and I feel like this is at the root cause of all of these toxic traits within them. And until they really resolve those issues, they're going to keep hurting people, and you would be next in the line of fire. So just, I would say, be cautious of this person. It's not to say that they can't change. I mean, they've made the first step of realizing they have awareness, and that is the key. You have to have awareness first of your issues before you can heal them. So, they're on the right path, but it's whether they're willing and able to do the work, that will get them to that more healthy place. But in terms of how you both feel, there's definitely a bit of a mirroring going on here, but I feel like you're doing better than they are at this time. Like mentally, emotionally, I feel like you're in a much more peaceful, resolute place about this. Whereas, I feel like they're beating themselves up a little bit, and they feel like it's unfinished, okay, on their side. So, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if this person makes their way in towards you. I just heard the number 7, so maybe within 7 days, by the 7th of next month, perhaps 7 hours. Well, time will tell, won't it? So, if this resonated with you, please do leave a comment below. Would love to know if it does. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. I offer email readings and video readings. There's lots of different options to choose from, lots of different price points, so feel free to take a look at that if you're interested. Okay, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Okay, group number 2. Let's take a look at your feelings versus their feelings. So I'm going to place your feelings over here on the right and their feelings over here on the left. Okay, so how are you feeling about your person right now, group 2? How are you feeling about your person? Choose your battles. Opportunity beckons. And then rest and reconsider. Okay, let's look at your person's feelings. What are your person's current feelings towards you? What are your person's current feelings towards you, group 2? Change your focus. Seek the truth. And then simply love. Okay. So on your side, let me just make sure you can see all the cards okay. All right, so that's fine. On your side, I feel like you're unsure about this connection, okay, at this time. I feel like there's a restlessness here. There's a disappointment that I'm picking up in your feelings. Like you feel like it was going to be something that it wasn't, or that it didn't turn out to be. Like you feel like you may have missed, I don't know if you feel like you missed the opportunity, or the opportunity is there, but you're not sure if you want to take it now. Okay, but there's this need almost for you to feel like you have to stand up for yourself in some way. There's like this fighting spirit here, and this really strong independence that I'm picking up from you. I feel like there is a part of you that still holds on to this connection. I mean, obviously you're watching this reading, so there's at least an element of curiosity here. I feel like you still hold a torch for this person. I feel like there's a strong physical attraction that you have. But I feel like you tried so much to make this work. Like you tried so much to save this. You put in so much time, so much effort. Like you were willing to, but you may have felt like you weren't getting the same energy back from this person. I don't know, but it's like you've not quite given up, but I feel like you're very self-driven right now. You may be focusing on, your own personal goals, like trying to achieve other things outside of this connection. It may have even been this connection that triggered you to focus on other things in your life, so you could distract yourself from this. So that could also be a factor here. Okay, I'll pull more cards though as we move forwards. But when it comes to your person and how they feel, like there's a lot of sadness here that I'm seeing. Like a lot more emotional sadness that I'm seeing on your side. Like there's almost like this victory side on over here for you. So you may feel like you won something, or like you've got the power now. They may also feel the same way, but there's something about them feeling very lost, very hurt. So maybe by how you reacted to them, or something you said to them may have really hit a nerve. Okay, it's like, I get the sense they feel you see through them. Maybe you said this to them. Okay, but it's like they see you uncovering the veil that they try so hard to mask. Okay, this person they wear a mask a lot. I mean, we all have a social mask in different occasions, but I feel like this person really, it's like a strong mask. and they never let it down, but they feel like you were able to pierce through that in some way. Because I do sense you're highly intuitive, and maybe that's something that they sense within you as well, or maybe that's something that they do know about you. We've got the number 7, by the way, coming through a lot here. So 7 could be a specific number, a date, birthday that resonates, something specific that happened on the 7th potentially. But I feel like your person is needing clarity, okay? Like they feel like they don't have the truth. Like they feel like you see through them, but they can't see through to you. So you may be very good at having a mask on, or being mysterious, or not showing your cards, okay? They see you as like being kind of closed off in that way. Okay, let's get some more information. Now, your person could be a single parent, or they could be thinking about you if you're a single parent, thinking about you being a single parent in some way. Just something that came through to me there. Okay. But I do get the sense here, because this is 6 of Cups, that this person wants to reconcile with you, okay? They do. They are thinking about coming back together, and emotionally they do want that, okay? They're so upset. I actually feel like this person has been crying over you. Okay, so what are your feelings for your person right now, Group 1? What are your feelings for your person? Okay, we've got happy, happy. Okay. And then to the Sea, your person's feelings towards you right now. What are your person's feelings towards you? We've got Thinker. Building blocks. Okay. So I feel like your person is thinking, oh, I was going to do you. Well, yeah, I'll go to them first, seeing as I feel drawn to. They're overthinking this a lot. Okay, got that a bit in Group 1's reading as well. But yeah, they're not allowing things to just unfold as naturally as they could be. Okay, maybe because they're driven by all of this pain that they're suffering with at this moment in time, like the loss of you. But I feel like this is them contemplating their next move, okay? Because they do want to build something with you. I feel like they see you as like something solid, like you could be solid relationship material, somebody that they could build a life with, build a home with, build a family with. Like that's something that this person really, really wants, even if they don't say this out loud, okay? Like it reminds me of somebody I know who, it was pure projection, and they were saying, I don't want to settle down. And then the month afterwards, they're in a relationship. And it's like, well, clearly you do. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in this relationship. So, and it happens all the time. And I feel like this person is kind of projecting that in a way. Like, oh, I just want to be single, or I'm fine on my own, or I'm not interested, yada, yada. But I feel like it's all a load of nonsense, okay? This person wants longevity. They want a stable home and family life. That's what they want. That is what they're seeking. And I feel like they do see that strong potential within you, okay? But I feel like it puts them on edge because they know you see through them. They're not used to that, Group 2. They're used to people being either naive to their flaws or not being able to penetrate that wall, okay? But they know that you can, and this is what is kind of freaking them out, okay? Because they're afraid that you're going to see things about them you don't like, or that, yeah, you'll see their vulnerable side, which will leave them feeling weak in some way. Like this person likes to appear very strong, always put together, very controlled. But with you, they feel like they don't have that. They don't have that power here in your connection. They don't have that sense of control. And this may be why they're trying to exercise it in other ways. Again, planning how they can approach you or how this could actually work together. Maybe even trying to, like, oh, how could I hide this from Group 2, like this, aspect of themselves. Now, I will pull more cards. I'm going to pull some tarot in a moment, but I'm going to come to your feelings in more depth. So, I mean, happy. Explain yourself, Group 2. Explain yourself. But yeah, I mean, all of these cards on your side don't seem that bad. So again, like I said, this might just be a curiosity, entertainment. You're just wanting to see. I just want to check in, see what they're thinking, feeling. Okay, but yeah, this feels like, well, for some of you, this might be your own mask, okay? You might be masking that you are happy without this person, that you're absolutely fine. But deep down, yeah, it's like you're actually quite discontent. Like it's not all that it appears, okay? But I mean, it's good. It's good even to pretend to be happy, because they say fake it till you make it, right? You know, and it's good to be in a really positive place. And overall, though, I feel like you are in a positive place, and maybe you are seeing the connection in a more positive way than you were previously. But like I said, for some of you, this might just be, you know, what's on the surface, like you're fine, you're happy, but beneath there is more to it. Okay, I mean, the to the sea, I feel like this is a lot about self-care for you. So I feel like you've been doing a lot of good things for yourself, which is probably why you're in this more positive state, or it's certainly projecting that outwardly. Okay, but again, you're more in a flow state, whereas this person is more in a strategic planning state. So let's get some more information. What are your current feelings towards your person? What are your current feelings towards your person? And please like the video, by the way, if it's making sense for you, if it's resonating, and leave a comment. I love to have your feedback, and your support really does mean the world to me always. Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands. How are you feeling towards them? And then the Hierophant. Okay, let me just pull theirs as well. So what are their current feelings towards you, group 2? What are your person's current feelings towards you? We have the Empress. Their current feelings towards you, the 10 of Cups. Interesting, you've both got 10s in the center there, and then the Magician in reverse. Okay, so on your side here, like, it feels like you've released some kind of burden. Okay, maybe the connection, if it felt like it was a burden to you in some way. Not that the person necessarily was a burden, but maybe the energy, maybe the way that things were working or not working felt very burdensome, very heavy. Maybe this is also you've released some other responsibility on your life. Maybe you feel a little bit more free in some form. But this 9 of Pentacles is a need. It's a codependent energy coming through. So even though I feel like you're in a very strong, focused, independent place, it's like you still feel like you need something from this person. Maybe this is just the truth. Maybe this is just clarity about where you stand or about what happened. Now, for some of you, this could be financial, okay? If there's some kind of financial tie, this might be like maybe you're waiting for money they owe you, or a possession that they still have, or something monetary or something like physical in terms of a possession. Okay, so like I said, if it's not something that's material, then this is maybe more of a need, like I said, within yourself. Like this could be your own self-esteem that has been knocked by this connection. So it may be you're still seeking some kind of validation from this person in order to feel more in control, more on top of things. Okay, as a whole though, like I said, I see you dealing with everything quite well. I see you being in more of a place of acceptance than of stress, but obviously this might be something that deviates at times, because emotions are not stagnant, are they? They're transient. They're always moving, always changing. You know, when we feel angry one minute, we're not feeling angry all day long. We might feel angry in one moment, but then it passes. Same with happiness. We feel happy in one moment, and then the next hour we might feel sad. If we keep scrolling through TikTok, it could be every 2 seconds. Like, God, sometimes I'm laughing and then into tears in the next video. By the way, if any of you guys are on TikTok, I am on TikTok posting videos, so feel free to follow me there. The link is below. I never promote that. I always leave it in the comments, but it just reminded me. So maybe some of you'll find my TikTok videos useful. I don't know. Anyway, but here with this Hierophant, and it's the card of Taurus, like I feel like you are wanting something serious now. Like you're not willing to dink around with anybody that isn't serious, that isn't willing to invest. Okay, there's a lot of earth coming through here. So Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn you could resonate with. But yeah, this is like serious commitment. This is something traditional. Like maybe this is something you do want from this person, but you're needing them to step up to the plate. Okay, or for some of you, like I said, this might be more so, this is what I know I need. If you can't provide, then you're gone. I'm out of here. I'm not holding on or waiting for you to make a decision, like, because otherwise somebody else will fill your shoes. Over here on their side, for their feelings, I mean, they're not happy. Okay, they're very discontent with how things are. Again, on an emotional level, your person may have strong water running through their chart, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, because they seem to be very much ruled by their emotions. Because sometimes even when we look at people's feelings, it can be really hard to like tap into them depending on the person. But your person, it's like straight away. The first card that came through was an emotional one. So yeah, they're a very, very sensitive person, very sensitive being. Now, they may be having some kind of family issues with children, issues with a baby mama, I just heard. So for some of you, that could be the case if that resonates. But as a whole, like I said, they just don't feel fulfilled. Okay, and I feel like this is how they see you, as this Empress. Okay, Empress or Emperor energy, whatever you resonate with. But it's like they see you in... Oh my God, it's Taurus again as well. We've got double Taurus here. But I feel like they see you as somebody that they would need to impress. Again, it's like they know they can't just dink around with you. They know that they can't, again, because that you see through them. You see through their agenda. So they know that they can't pull the wool over your eyes. Even though the Magician here wants to, they want to be able to pull the wool over your eyes, but they know deep down that they can't. But they may well try. They may well try. Because this is a bit of trickster energy. But again, this is where they're overthinking things, I feel. Okay, like this is them over strategizing it rather than just, like I said, going with the flow. You know, throwing caution to the wind, reaching out to you, or, you know, asking to meet you or whatever it may be, but not overthinking the outcome, just going with the flow. But they're too stuck up in this place of fear in their head where they're trying to manifest things, but I feel like it might actually be backfiring at times, I just heard. They may not be in the right place to be manifesting, or they may be saying the wrong things, or like, because you know, with manifesting you have to be very careful with how you word things, very specific about how you word things. So it may be that they're having issues with that in some form. Okay, but let me just get some final message cards here now for you. So looking at your feelings first, what are your current feelings about your person group 2? What are your current feelings? It drives me insane to have no closure from you. So yeah, that makes sense. Maybe that is what you need. Like you just want closure, and then you feel like you can move on. You deserve an apology, but I'm not ready to give that to you. And then my gut told me to let go, but my head keeps me tied to you. So yeah, maybe you feel like this person is owed an apology. You may feel like you need to apologize to them, but you don't feel ready. Okay, but for some of you, I feel like it's maybe the other way around. You feel like you deserve the apology. You deserve for them to apologize to you, but they're not doing it. Okay, but here my gut told me to let go. So yeah, maybe there was that feeling that you needed to let go, or maybe you were receiving signs to let go of this person, but it's your mind, it's your head needing closure that keeps you still focused on them. Okay. So final message cards from your person. How are they feeling about you, group 2? We came so close to being something, and I shall never forget you. So this could have been a situationship, or even if this was an ex, they may have wanted it to be that kind of long-term connection, but it didn't quite get to that point. But they felt that you got close. But they will never forget you, which is lovely to see. Okay, so you definitely will leave a lasting impact on them. Even when there's nothing, I think of you. So you're always on this person's mind, because yeah, even when there's nothing, you're always there. It's like you're always a permanent fixture there in their mind. You felt perfect, but I know perfect never lasts. So yeah, this person may have been putting you up on a pedestal. They may have initially thought you were like the best thing since sliced bread. That's what I just heard. Which is, again, it's just a phrase I never say, so that was definitely a channeled message for someone here. But the thing is, it's never a good thing to put someone on a pedestal, because on either side it becomes unhealthy. The person can never reach that expectation, that fantasy, and then the other person is constantly disappointed in that their fantasy isn't reality. So yeah, it's just unrealistic expectations. So your person may have, at times they can be a bit delusional. They may, like I said, have dreamed and imagined things to be a certain way, but yeah, they're in this place now where they feel like, yeah, they're very disappointed, they're hurt. They do feel like they've lost you. Okay, a lot of this is like past tense, like they feel like it's over, they've lost you, like they don't feel like you will give them a second chance. So it may need to be, if you want to communicate with this person again, maybe you need to give them the green light. Now, I don't know how you're going to do that, but I'm sure you'd find a creative way if you really want or need to. Okay, if you're really in need of this closure from this person, I do feel you'll be able to get it somewhat, but yeah, I don't feel like they're going to be forthcoming with it necessarily. Even though they're thinking about it, they're thinking about reaching out to you and making some kind of offer or building something with you, but I feel like, yeah, they're too afraid right now because I feel like they don't know how you feel, or they assume you don't feel the same way about them. So it's like they're going to stay in this kind of hermit shell until they feel like they get some kind of signal that it's, that they have the green light to go ahead. Okay. So this is what I see. I really do hope it resonates with you. Please, like I said, feel free to let me know in the comments. Would love to have your feedback. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. I do offer email readings and video readings, so there's a few different options for you to choose from if you are so inclined. Okay, I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Okay, group number 3. Let's take a look at your feelings versus their feelings. So I'll place your feelings over here on the right and their feelings over here on the left. Okay, so your person and you. So let's look at your feelings first. How are you feeling about your person right now? How are you feeling about your person right now? Okay, so we've got just breathe. The third eye. How are you feeling about your person? Manifester. Okay. How is your person feeling about you? How is your person feeling about you, group 3? How is your person currently feeling about you, the 7th chakra? Wow, okay. Embrace. And then spread your wings in reverse. Okay. So there's definitely some mirroring going on here that I see. Especially there's the color purple is running through very, very strongly here. Okay, but coming to your feelings first, like I feel like you are in quite a relaxed place right now, which has been a bit of a theme, I will say, today in all the readings. Okay, obviously I can definitely see the differences here though. Obviously every situation is obviously personal and individual, but yeah, I just feel maybe it's just the collective energy of being more accepting of where things currently stand. And yeah, I just feel like there is that part of you maybe that's leaning more into your intuition and allowing things to unfold naturally. Now, it could also be that you're not in communication at this moment in time. It could be you're taking a breather from this connection. But with the manifestor card in reverse, I mean, first of all, you could be it's not manifestor, manifest. Okay, so you could be a manifestor in the human design or a profile type. If you're familiar with that, highly recommend it. It's super interesting if you're not. But it's giving me magician card vibes. So I don't know, I kind of get this energy, like, I don't know if you're a bit of a player yourself, okay? Or maybe you are just playing the field at this time. Or maybe there's a part of you that wants to deceive this person. Okay, that's a very specific message for some of you. Now, this is always coming from a place of observation on my end, by the way. Never judgment. I don't care what you do. It's up to you. But I mean, I'm just going to tell you what I see, like I said. So for some of you, that may be the case. Like maybe you're enjoying toying with this person a little bit, okay? Maybe you're enjoying a sense of control. For some of you, though, this might have been taken to another way. Like maybe you've tried really hard to manifest this person, maybe even casting a spell or something. I don't know. You may have been like, really trying to make this happen, but in a more spiritual, energetic way. But like I said, it seems like you've made peace with things either way at this moment in time. But we'll get more deeply into your feelings in a moment, but let's just come to your person now. And so we've got the crown chakra. So both of the most spiritual chakras we've got through on both of your sides here. So this is where I feel like there is a strong spiritual soul bond between the two of you. Oh, my little light just died. Okay. Moving on. So I do feel like you're both drawn to each other in a very spiritual way. Okay, you may be seeing signs and synchronicities about each other, seeing each other's names, smell, like you might like smell them or something, smell their aftershave or their perfume, like in a place where you're not with them. But yeah, I feel like your person in some way is feeling like this higher power, like pulling or pushing them towards you. Like they want to embrace. I mean, look at this. It's like the world energy. I feel like they want a beginning with you. So maybe this is somebody you haven't actually had a beginning with. Okay, this could be somebody that's like a crush or just an interest. Okay, for some of you that may be the case, but it feels like if it is somebody you know or you've been with before, then they want a fresh start, a clean slate. Okay, so yeah, if this is X type of energy, they want something new. They don't want to go back to how things were previously. But like I said, if this is somebody that's more of like an intrigue, like a bit of a crush, or somebody you're just like, they're interesting to me. Could they be something? Like, so I feel like they feel in a similar context here. Like, I feel like they want to open their arms to you. Okay, they want this new beginning. But then there is this confliction. I mean, see how he's got his arms open, and then in this card, they've got their arms open to spread your wings, but then it's reversed here. So, it could be a travel disconnection here. It could be a long distance relationship. Yeah, it could be that you're on opposite ends of the world in some way. Yeah, for some of you, I really feel like that's the case. Now, whether it's that you live on opposite sides of the world or different countries or even different cities, yeah, or there's just this disconnect that I'm seeing here between wanting to be open with you but then being closed at the same time. So we definitely need to get some more information here, don't we? So, how are you feeling about your person right now, group 3? How are you feeling about your person right now, group 3? Okay, so we've got to be fair. Oh, and then between worlds, just what I was saying. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. Let me just look at your person's current feelings. What are your person's current feelings towards you? Fork in the road. And then peace. Okay. Yang on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this really feels like this is a brand new beginning for the two of you in some way. It really does. Now, on your side, your feelings, I mean, the between worlds, I mean, look what I was saying here about, again, being on opposite ends of the world, or being on other sides of it, or being in two different places. There's also Gemini energy I'm picking up here as well, which you may resonate with. Okay, I'm seeing like the twins, the two sides, the lovers. Now, you may be stuck, there may be a third party. For some of you, you may actually be married, you might be in another connection, you might be dating more than one person, okay? You may be stuck between trying to make a decision. So yeah, this could either be, like I said, a long distance connection where there is, you're stuck between these two different locations and that's causing a distance, or that there are, like I said, other people involved where you don't know who you want, or I don't know, definitely a stuck feeling. But like I said, for some of you, you might be, like I said, already in a long-term relationship, already married, but you're just curious about this person, okay? But this could also be here that you are seeing this person as a potential relationship, like somebody that you could marry or be with for the long term. But again, you're not sure about this person yet, or at this moment in time. Now on their side, their feelings, I mean, it's great to see the card of peace. I think for anybody, we should always wish peace upon everybody, okay? And even the people that, that do bad things, if they felt more peaceful, they wouldn't do such bad things. So hence why, regardless, wishing everybody peace is always a good thing. But I feel like they're trying to find their peace in a way. And I get the sense they see you as potentially being that for them. They do, but there is this block here. There is an obstacle that is in the way. So yeah, this is either they see that there's another person on your side that is a block that's blocking them, or that there is, like I said, distance, or I don't know what the other blocks may be, but those are the two blocks that I'm getting here. So for some of you, you might know if there's something else that's in between you right now, then obviously you'll know what that is. But your person is recognizing that there is a hurdle to overcome here. But it's like, I just heard they come in peace. Like they would say, like aliens, we come in peace. Like, so they may even feel like they're a bit of an alien, they seem like they stick out in some way. They don't feel like they always fit in everywhere, but there's something about you. Like they feel like they could fit in with you in some way, that you could understand them, which I think is quite sweet, actually. And again, in that sense where they feel like you could bring them a sense of peace. So maybe you have a very like calming aura about you. But let's just get some more information now with the tarot. How are you feeling about your person right now, group 3? How are you feeling about them? Okay, we have the World. It's funny, we've got the World again though. Okay, we've got the Judgment card and then, ooh, Ace of Wands. Okay, and how is your person feeling about you right now, group 3? How is your person feeling about you? The Wheel of Fortune. Look at all of these wheels and these worlds. So like I said, you're definitely mirroring each other in some way here. Knight of Wands. Okay, how is your person feeling about you? Ooh, King of Swords in reverse. And the Moon on the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of confusion and mystery between the two of you right now, that is for sure. Now here, I feel like your passion has definitely been ignited for this person. Like you're attracted to this person, but like I said, it may be something new. Even if you've known this person a long time, it may be like it's just a brand new spark. Okay, it's like this new beginning, like you're seeing a potential. But with the Judgment here as well, like this might have been an awakening. Like maybe, like I said, if this is somebody you've known for a long time, you may have like seen them around or spoken to them and not felt anything, and then suddenly like it switches and then you start to have feelings for them, or you start to see them as a potential. Okay, now for some of you, you might even be judging them, you know, in that sense. And again, judgment isn't always a bad thing. Okay, when we look at judgment, it can actually be very helpful. Like we need to judge situations and whether a situation is safe or not. It doesn't have to mean being critical of other people, but just assessing things. And I feel like that's kind of where you are. Like you're looking at them. You might be stalking them. That could be why that Manifest card is reversed. Like you're really trying to get a scope of who this person is. Like if you read tarot, you might be reading tarot about this person already, like without this reading. Like you might be looking into them. Again, just trying to get a true sense of who this person really is before you kind of jump in with them. Okay, but this World card here, this is like about a repeating cycle going backwards in some way. So yeah, this could have been an on and off connection and you want it to be on again, or you want another chance. But like I said, this could be more so in that physical way, there being this distance. Maybe this is that you want to go and visit them. That could also be what this is. Now on their side, their feelings, I feel like this person isn't as engaged with their emotions, okay? And actually, I don't really see that so much on your side. In some of the other readings, there was a lot more kind of emotional sensitivity, but in this pile, yeah, I'm not really getting much emotion on either side. And it's not to say neither of you care, but maybe it is. Like I said, it's a brand new connection and feelings haven't actually developed yet, okay? And, you know, there could be curiosity, attraction, thoughts, but maybe, you know, the depth of feelings hasn't gotten to that point yet. Or you might both just be quite avoidant of, you know, getting too deep into your feelings just yet, or with one another. But yeah, it's like this person wants this like cycle. They want, or maybe, like I said, a new cycle to begin with you. Like they may feel like they're on some kind of downward spiral right now with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. And then you, group 3, are like this breath of fresh air, this like light at the end of the tunnel. Like you're something that's making them feel excited again. There's definitely excitement and passion coming through here. So yeah, it's like almost you coming in at a really good time for them, where it's like they feel physically ready, they feel that passion, they feel that drive. I mean, you both feel that. But then they're tentative about reaching out. The King of Swords is reversed. And I feel like he's come through every reading today, actually. But again, in different contexts. But yeah, it's like they're not quite ready to communicate just yet, okay? Or they don't know what to say, okay? It may be that they're trying to think about ways of like interacting with you, ways of beginning things, like, but they don't know. So it's like they're holding back until they feel the time is right, okay? Even though I feel like this person can be a little bit impatient at times, as a whole, they have this very peaceful energy about them. And I feel like they want to do the right thing. And this may be that they want to do right by you. Okay, because maybe they sense or they know that you're not somebody that's going to take crap from them. So it's like they know they need to come in correct. And so in their minds, they're like, okay, well, group 3 isn't going to take my crap, if I, or take my inconsistency, or they're not going to take any of that. So I need to come in correct. So I'm going to wait until I feel like I can give that. So especially if they've got other things they're focused on right now in their life, it may be they're trying to wrap up those details and those things so they have more space so they can actually invest in this fully with you. Okay. So let's just get some message cards now. Your current feelings for your person, group 3. Your current feelings, please. I needed what you could never give me, so I left and never looked back. I cry about you more often than I would ever admit. The silence hurt me more deeply than any last words could have. So this may be for some of you, if you were very upset about them, then I feel like you've moved past that. But maybe you have cried about this person. Or maybe, like I said, if this is a brand new connection, maybe there are tears of fear coming through here on your side, and you worry about what could potentially unfold. But yeah, for some of you, if this has been an on and off connection, or if this is a kind of ex connection, then in some way you feel like, yeah, they couldn't give you what you needed, so you moved forwards. Even though you haven't been able to fully let go of them, it's like you've walked away with your head held high, okay? Or you stand strong in yourself. Like maybe even if you initiated things or you put in the effort and now you're waiting for them, it's like you feel like, I'm good. Like it's the ball's in your court now. I'm just going to continue living my life. If you want to step up and meet me here, then go for it. Otherwise, I'm out, okay? Now, maybe this person did cut you off, okay, or they went silent with you, which you found to be very hurtful. And you would have rather them, even if they were going to say something that would have been taken as an insult or even a little mean or whatever, you would have rather them say something than nothing at all, because that just leaves you in so much confusion, okay? But for some of you, this might be more of a sense of frustration. Like, why aren't they asking me out? Why aren't they reaching out to me? Why aren't they like beginning this? Why haven't they initiated things with me? So let's take a look at your person's feelings for you now. What are your person's feelings for you? Group 3, what are your person's feelings? In between trying to heal from you, but still holding on to hope for us to be once more. So yeah, they definitely do want to meet you either for the first time, or they want to, they do want to see where things go with you. But yeah, they may be going through their own personal healing journey, or like I said, for those of you that have been in an on and off connection with them, it's like part of them feels they need to heal from the connection with you, but then they're not able to let go, okay? To lay next to you, bliss, okay? So your person is thinking very much about like laying next to you in bed, okay? And I don't just feel in a passionate way, but in quite a sweet way as well. I'm picking up on like in quite a soft, nurturing, feminine way. Like they just want to lay next to you, sleep next to you, like wake up next to you. That's definitely something that they fantasize and dream about, okay? But then we've also got here, I'm used to the feeling of second best with you. So yeah, I feel like there's a little bit of intimidation coming through here. They may see you as having options, or they may know that you have other options, and they don't feel like they're a priority in your life at this moment in time, okay? But it hasn't stopped them from hoping that you can at least have one more chance, or a chance to, move things forwards in some way. So this is what I see, Group 3. I really hope it resonates with you. Please do comment below if it does. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now.